battery was dying.
Yo!
What it is? Oh, what's
What
up?
is up? What is up? This is our
Damn.
third live stream from the Psycho Colors live channel.
Damn,
Today
don't come
we
with
got-
the energy.
Today we got a new guest. We got Yoel.
What's good?
What's up? What's up?
Oh yeah, I see you guys are live.
Yo, we're live.
trying to get
We're
it
live
now.
on YouTube and Twitch.
Wow. Wait, I have Twitch. Let me add the Twitch.
So on Twitch, I think it's called Pedro and Brian.
Oh.
Damn, bro.
I haven't
love
changed the
it.
name yet.
That's okay. I like that. Just Pedro and Brian.
We
Damn,
are
what
live.
But now I'm here, so can we change it?
Yeah, we have the name
Pedro and Brian.
Psycho Colors. We have the name Psycho Colors.
It's our PSYOP channel.
Yeah, we have the name. We are live too. We got
Can you
one
share me
viewer.
the Okay, there we go. I can't believe it's real. And then I had to go Psycho Colors, and then we just click the live thing.
Oh, I see it.
What's up?
Okay, I got it.
We are live on both platforms. Yo! Welcome to the third live stream.
Hell yeah.
Let's play some music.
Hell.
Let's play some music.
Hell yeah. Hit that zesty move one time.
You want it? You want the zesty move?
Hit that zesty move one time at least.
All right, one time with it. I'm just sending out the link to like a couple people. Just
All right.
All right, zesty move. Hopefully you guys hear the audio. Ready?
Try it out.
Yeah, hit it.
We can hear.
Good
I can hear.
Oh, you found your moo. Good job. Where'd that come from? Wow.
All right, so the origin of this video is actually from this guy. Have you guys seen this guy?
Nah, I haven't.
So I'm pretty sure he's like a K-pop idol.
For real?
Yeah,
Oh, is he the one doing the move?
yeah, he's the one doing the move. All right, here we go.
Good Oh, you found your moo.
Damn.
Good Oh, you
Our
Oh,
name is
that-
Zesty.
That ain't good, bro. Hold on.
Our
All
name
right,
is Zesty.
all right, here we go.
Let's go. Boo. That's the K-pop idol.
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Boo.
That's crazy. I guess that's the voice you gotta
Zesty
have
has
to be
move, bro.
to be an idol. You gotta have something like that in the back.
Oh
You
yeah,
gotta keep that
actually.
yeah,
What
keep that
group is
ready.
he from?
Yeah, where's he from?
What group is he from?
I don't know. I think he's either a K-pop or a J-pop idol.
Boo. Boo.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That video did make my day better. Thank you for that.
Yeah, this guy really squeezing in all the memes he can onto his channel.
All
right, so I want to switch it up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to somebody about this, and I know it wasn't Pedro, and I hope it wasn't you, Yoel. Car MMA. No, right?
Car MMA?
Has anybody heard of it?
No.
You
what's
guys
that?
are about to
Is-
have your minds
assuming
blown.
they-
Watch this shit.
They be going all over the
Okay, so
social.
it's
Wait, do they put?
It's MMA, but it's in a car.
Oh, this is sick.
All right.
Wait,
so
okay,
this is
wait.
Oh.
They have their seatbelts on first, and they have to get out of them. Like,
So the starting position is you have your seatbelt on, and then once
Yeah.
they say go, you unclip your seatbelt and you just start fighting MMA inside the car.
that's crazy. Yeah, imagine you couldn't get it off for a second. Oh, you're toast.
Oh, you're done.
You're toast.
All right. Or maybe you have a strategy where you keep it on and somehow you do something.
Oh
with
yeah.
it.
Oh, whip it around. Can you? Is it legal to do seatbelt chokes? Has that been talked about?
We're about to find out.
Or to find out. Okay.
Anything is
All right,
legal
here
in Russia.
This is Russia
legal
from
in
Force
Russia.
USA, so this is kind of like a sneak peek into World
Oh,
War III.
massive
Oh shit.
All right, here we go.
match here.
Who's about to win? Who's about to win?
Taking a look at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Matt Williams.
Oh, he doesn't look dangerous for some reason.
The green screen. The green screen. just
First
makes
of our
it
main
not-
event competitors
Yeah, his poses in the green screen. This is definitely not like UFC kind of stuff.
Not intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is a black belt.
this evening. Matt will face the Russian innovator and creator of Karjitsu, BJJ black belt
Yo!
Vic McKee.
That kick was ass,
Yeah,
bro.
hold on, let's run-
That kick
what was that kick?
ass.
Innovator and creator of Karjitsu.
Wait, I kind of liked
Wait.
it.
But
Yeah,
it's
kinda-
card jiu-jitsu, so you don't really need to know how to kick like that.
Wait,
'cause
but
you won't
run-
have room to do it.
Run the kick back though. Run the kick back.
you-
Let's see these kicks.
Hold on, let me like slow it down for us real quick.
Yeah.
5%. 50%.
This evening. Matt will face the Russian innovator and
You know where his issue was? You know where his issue was? Is that he jumped into it first. He didn't
Yeah,
spin into it. He kind of jumped and then just went for it.
I honestly feel like I could probably do a better kick than that, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's okay.
creator of Karjitsu.
Whoever's that man, he's about to lose.
You
bro.
don't know- you don't
He's
know
got
his
no
opponent.
chance.
You
He's
don't know
about
his
to
opponent.
lose, bro.
That was
Yeah, man.
that's the
he's
American,
fighting-
right? So
That's the American?
Oh, rip, man.
Oh, we're
I mean, his
cooked.
name's Matt
He
Williams.
looks
Oh,
Russian.
we're cooked.
It's not
Yeah.
like
That
Fedorsky
man definitely
Yaroslav.
like it.
All right, here we go.
competitors this evening. Matt will face the Russian innovator and creator of Karjitsu, BJJ black belt Vic
Bro, he's
McKee.
taking that L.
Vic
bro.
is a master of Karjitsu,
He's
having
fighting the
hosted
creator.
So this guy basically made card jiu-jitsu.
9 events in Russia
9
and
events.
remaining undefeated in Karjitsu competition. But we have brought McKeeve here to the United States to demonstrate his unique brand of grappling and test himself at Karjitsu Championship. Vic has a big test ahead of him this evening with the tough American black belt Matt Williams, and we are honored to have these two accomplished men here at Karjitsu for our inaugural U.S. event.
What is that?
Why do they come in like that? They just
He's
look
like he-
kinda-
It's like there's like somebody he doesn't want to hug, but they're walking up to him and he's pretending like he
right.
wants to hug him.
Now let's head back down to the vehicle.
That's the instructor pose, man. He's the instructor. So he's not even gonna try, bro. He's teaching, he's
Bro.
schooling this kid. This
Neither of
is
them look
American.
intimidating.
His affiliation is literally McKeeve BJJ, and he founded this thing. He's like the head honcho.
And our host,
Master
Dallin Getling.
All right, let's get to the action.
And we made it. We made it to the main event, and the car is still intact, well enough for you guys to get in there. We have 2 Brazilian
Round
Jiu-Jitsu's
2.
black belts.
May be used to submit your opponent, and
Fighters
all
buckle up.
rounds can only be won by submission.
Hajime!
Round 1. Immediately, Vic McKeeve reaches over and blocks the seatbelt of Matt Williams. Matt is now still wrapped in his seatbelt. It's wrapped around his left arm. McKeeve is trying to advance his position and get on top of Matt in the driver's seat. Looks like he's about to do so, but Matt has a
guy's
lockdown
cooked, bro.
on the left leg of McKeeve. Matt's now trying to take.
Wait, who's on top?
The Russian guy,
The Russian,
bro.
bro,
He
the
was
Russian.
cooked right now. He couldn't get his seatbelt off.
He couldn't get his seatbelt off.
We got a trained professional, a 9-time undefeated,
Bro,
disputed
the
champion of the
Russian-
world versus a
Bro, the
first
Russian
timer.
guy didn't let him get his seatbelt off. He's like, I'm gonna just. And now,
Damn,
like,
I think he said he blocked the seatbelt. That's
yeah,
that's dirty.
Quite amazing move, pre-match.
Take the back of Vic. Vic's trying to free that leg. Matt's still stuck in that seatbelt. Okay, now Vic just realized that the seatbelt is in play. He's got the seatbelt.
Bro, he's,
He's trying to put it back on.
He just took,
He's about to
took
do
off
the seatbelt thing.
He's doing the seatbelt thing.
What's the
Look,
seatbelt
look.
thing?
Look at it.
He's about to choke him out the seatbelt.
Now, and he's trying to wrap it around
Oh,
the
there it
throat
is.
of Matt Williams. Matt has no interest in that. He's going to take. Okay, Matt is
Oh shit.
grabbing the back of Vic's head and trying to control the posture so that he can wrap the seatbelt around Vic's neck. Okay, Vic avoids that successfully, and now he's trying to wrap that seatbelt around the throat of Matt. Matt is pulling out all of the slack to prohibit that. Matt wants the seatbelt choke himself. This is a big battle between who can be more effective with the seatbelt. We've seen a lot of seatbelt chokes tonight. The most effective has been the Ezekiel seatbelt choke.
Wait, is this the common strategy? The seatbelt choke? Like every
He
single
said the
person uses it?
Ezekiel seatbelt choke. What does that mean?
Ezekiel.
Wait, back it up like a few seconds.
Ezekiel got
This
bodied.
is a big
son.
battle between who can be
There's
more
both.
effective with the seatbelt. We've seen a lot of seatbelt chokes tonight. The most effective has been the Ezekiel seatbelt choke.
Dude,
What is that? What is
I want to
that?
see Ezekiel, man.
What is that?
Yeah.
I feel like so far I'm really liking it, but I feel like the only thing I don't like is how this car is indoors. They should have like done this in like a Walmart parking lot. That would have been crazy. Everybody could circle
They
around.
should have done it in Florida, bro.
They just have two
parking
Florida
lot
men
Florida.
just in the car in Walmart.
Yeah, not even a setup where people are like around the car, but just in a regular parking lot where everybody's putting their groceries away and then just in the car. Yeah.
I wonder if they disable the horn. Or that
Probably
if they
not.
just one dude just leans up on the horn and just going for like.
That's got to be a play. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks to me that that's what Vic is trying to apply here. Okay, now he's got the seatbelt all the way around the back of Matt's neck. Matt is in a bad situation here. He still has the lockdown on the left leg. That's keeping Vic from advancing his position, and Vic does not like it. Oh my gosh, Vic now has the ankle. Vic's going to go ahead and lay back with this ankle. He's
Oh, that ankle looks in trouble.
abandoned the seat.
Bro, this whole thing was like a struggle the whole time.
Yeah,
the
I
whole
just wouldn't
time.
like to be on the bottom like that, dude. Pause.
Belt choke, and now he's looking for some sort of a heel hook here, maybe a knee bar. Oh my gosh, Matt is in a horrible position here.
Oh shit.
Vic is now jerking on the ankle. He's looking for any
he's
sort of a
jerking
lock
it.
here. He's going to extend the. Oh my goodness, Matt's in trouble.
Oh.
Definitely Vic's looking for a heel hook here, and there's the tap. Wow. And just like that, Vic McKeeve wins.
10-time undefeated champion Vivek Brahmaswaby or whatever
It's
his
just
first
another
name
day.
is.
It's just another day for this man.
Yeah.
Wins the first round
Wiping his nose off.
with a heel hook of Matt Williams. Now, there will be no break between rounds here at Car-Jitsu. We only break long enough for the competitors to switch seats. So Vic will now move to the driver's seat, and Matt Williams will move to the passenger seat.
He probably
As
had
soon
an
as they're in place,
advantage
we will immediately.
being in the.
Yeah, he owns the car. He's the owner of the car. So
No, he probably had it.
He's been
Had the advantage in the.
he's been through
the
hell and back in
The
that
passenger
car.
seat though has more space,
It does.
so they're switching sides
true.
now. I wonder.
This might be Matt Williams' chance.
Yeah.
Begin round two.
It's like a movie shot. Like they're about to have a serious conversation, but
All right, buckle up.
Oh, I like that top-down view. It's cool.
What car is it?
And we're off, round two. And Vic again grabs the seatbelt, keeps Matt from getting out. Matt is now stuck in the seatbelt. It's under his right arm. Vic's in a front headlock, but he's making his way over
Wait, can you
into the
pause for a
passenger
second?
seat.
Can you pause? All right. First round, he knew to jump in before he can get his seatbelt off. He did the same shit again. This guy's a seasoned vet, this guy. This guy did not let him get his seatbelt off.
He's the best.
I like
the
how
best.
they stood up this time. I feel like this is gonna be more interesting, you know?
And Matt has something to prove now because he just lost his match. So
Yeah, I wonder if they've ever did car jujitsu, but with like striking. That would be crazy. You take the dude's head and smash it into the steering wheel,
yeah.
or you like do some crazy thing and somehow you get to trigger the airbag just for the driver's seat, knock him out through the airbag. That'd be crazy.
Seat. He's fighting that headlock. At this point in the match, it is nearly 90 degrees inside the vehicle. You can hear the labored breathing of these two competitors. This is an incredible situation to have two high-level black belts at Car-Jitsu Championship battling in the passenger seat.
Oh, they're both black belts.
They're white belts?
They're both masters of the craft.
You said white belt?
No,
Oh,
he said black
okay.
belt. They have the highest honor.
Matt Williams is in a
Highest
bad
honor
position with the
Car-Jitsu.
seatbelt wrapped around his
Wait,
right
black
shoulder.
belt car jutsu?
The what?
Yeah, black
Are
belt.
they- are they- Are
like,
they black belt?
Yeah, what?
jujitsu or are they black belt jujitsu?
If you're the creator of it, you can just give yourself whatever
That's
you
true.
want. Both of them
That's
got
true.
black belts.
They should make the belts like actual like seat belts.
No, they
Yeah.
should make and they should make the belts like instead of it being a black belt, it should be like you go from like Ford to like Cadillac to like some shit, you know?
He's a double stripe
The
Lambo.
Lambo.
He's the
Lambo
lamb belt. The lamb belt.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, he's still a
Ferrari
Prius
belt.
belt. Damn.
Damn.
Vic is pressuring Matt down into the floorboard. He wants Matt's head down in the floorboard. Matt is now trying.
Pass, Neon Belly.
Oh my gosh! And now
Pass Neon Belly. What is that code?
Vic has scored 2 points with Neon Belly. Now these points do not matter during the match. The points only matter with the season's leaderboard. At the end of the season, the grappler with the most points.
You gotta go outside of the car. Ref, get in here. Get in this
Straight
car
foot
right
shot
now.
at the top.
Wait, you see his dog right there
Yeah,
for free?
for free.
Will face.
Yo, they gotta hand out the window. That's a violation.
Is that? Oh yeah.
need
Can
a
you
ref
put
in
your?
there.
I guess you can.
automatic loss? What if you get thrown
The
out?
windows
the car?
open is a little interesting.
Yeah, well, you being a videographer, like, what? How do you think that like these guys got here? Like, do you think that they started their careers?
To be honest, by accident. I don't think this was a position that they were like, yeah, I really want to film car jutsu. I think that they probably were like or they probably just found him on Craigslist. I really don't know how they would get into this.
They started in the adult industry. They same freaky ass. Oh,
Yeah.
my camera dropped. Same freaky ass.
Yeah, it's a
positions.
freaky ass job. Not even
Same
lie.
script writer. They got the same script writer
They're called
coming up with these crazy ass
Creative
ideas.
Positions Entertainment. That's
Mm.
this variety. All right, let's see what's happening with his hand.
Yeah, let's see what they
Face the
cash
grappler
in.
with the most submissions to see who will be champion. Vic's looking for back mount here.
Oh,
He
this
can
is
just get his.
Oh, he's going for the face sit.
yeah. This is
Hey
bad.
yo, hey yo! I told you, bro. They're from that black and,
And
orange website. Those
and-
videographers, bro. Freaky ass
and there's no rules against that.
Nah,
it doesn't-
bro, it's car jutsu. Bro invented
It doesn't
the
get
sport.
too. What if you
Yeah.
get too freaky in there? This is getting too freaky.
Can't get too freaky with the inventor.
I feel like
Made
the
the
physics of
rules.
the car, like the seat, there has to be a good like cavity to like put your head down. So I don't think that Vic's gonna really be able to do a full face sit. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know he knows it better than me. So we're about to find out.
Knee over.
Go big, go big. Hey, go big.
Now it looks like Vic has
He could go for a perfect cornhole right now if he wanted to. Just saying.
What's a cornhole?
successfully
What's a cornhole, bro?
You gotta look it up.
shoved Matt Williams' head down into the passenger
Bro,
side
talk about it right now, bro.
Matt's in another
Talk about
tough
it right
position
now.
here. Both of his legs are exposed, and also his right arm is exposed. It looks like Vic is looking for an arm lock here, but it's not necessarily in a good position for him to finish. Vic's still looking to swing that knee over and achieve mount, but very, very difficult. You can see how sweaty these competitors are. The windows are starting to fog inside the car. Vic's going to go ahead and
Well, they also have an announcer, bro. What do you think the announcer announced before? Commentator.
What did he do before this?
Yeah.
He probably started off with the slaps.
Yeah.
He probably started it.
That's a UFC event.
Yeah,
now,
that
bro.
shit's crazy.
The slap battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Power
power
slap.
slap, and this was called.
Power slaps.
You ever seen that,
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that shit hurts.
That shit gets intense. Yeah.
Yeah, Vic is dominating right now. I don't think that there's anything
Yeah.
that this Williams guy can do here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You never know. The match is not over. It's still a minute and
steering-
7.
Yeah, a lot could happen.
Yeah.
well to assist himself. Still has the arm lock. He hasn't quite stepped over enough to get mount. We haven't seen
he's in
Matt
the-
Williams
he's
for a
in the
few
steering
moments.
wheel.
He's down inside the floorboard. Sweat pouring from Vic McKeeve. Oh my gosh. Very good defense, Matt Williams. Matt has now successfully
laughing, bro.
defended
This fool
every
a billion.
attempt in round 2. He's got to get himself out of the
4
floorboard.
points. Red, full mount.
Okay, we've got full mount from Vic now.
Oh my god, this looks
Wow.
bad. Bro.
This screenshot is crazy.
W camera angles. W camera
How is he
angles.
really down? He clearly has experience, this camera guy. I'm not gonna lie.
On you, bro. There's freaky websites.
How is this dude Williams? Wait, where's the top half of his body? Where is it even fitting? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know how he fits all of his body in there.
It's in the AC vent.
It's got to be like smashed.
Yeah.
Now there's
You know how when you're in like a car and you lose something, you lose like keys or something, you lose like a cable, like your earbuds, you
Yeah.
never find them. His
Is
body's
that how you
consumed
look
in
for
that
your
part of the
keys,
car,
Pedro,
bro.
when you drop your shit?
That's how I be looking for in my keys. I drop my lighter in the car.
Oh,
I'm
you
trying
just
to
dropped
look
your
for it.
camera too.
Oh shit. This
Diving in.
is how I be looking in the car.
I feel like I've been in
For
that
my
position
lighter.
before.
Or my
Yeah, you guys are getting down
fries.
in there. All right, 36 seconds.
yeah,
Let's see what
Six
happens.
points total for Vic in the match. Matt Williams, no points. What a strange position here. Vic's got a lot of options here. It's a calf slicer.
Red, calf slicer.
Vic wins the match with a calf slicer.
Let's go.
Calf slicer, all that work.
Yeah, to lose on a calf slicer is crazy.
I feel like he just forfeited to get out of the humiliation.
Yeah, if your face is in the mat there,
We-
I don't know. How do you come out of that?
I'm not gonna lie though. We knew the results from the beginning. We have a trained professional, 10 times undefeated champion, the creator of the sport, Vic Star Williamson, or his last name,
Mhm.
Russian guy. We knew the results. We knew.
Do they ever start in the trunk?
In the trunk.
Just wondering.
You know what could be cool? It was like car jitsu, but there was like a Chinese fire drill kind of thing.
Yeah,
So like you're allowed to get out of the
you have
car
to
and
get
run
out
around
and come back in. Yeah,
and come back in.
but
Yeah,
you can.
and when
You
you're
have to do it within like 7 seconds, or you're disqualified.
when you're out, you can do striking,
Oh.
and when you're in, you had to do grappling. That would be
Oh,
crazy.
interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder how, like, this idea of card jutsu, I wonder how it came to be. I feel like it was just a couple of boys like getting high and being like, imagine this, but in a car. Like, how did this actually become an actual thing?
I mean, it was made in Russia, so they after a couple of
Oh,
brewskis,
maybe they just were doing this anyway.
the vodka.
You ever thought about what if like car jitsu existed before jujitsu? You ever thought about that?
Yeah, what came first? Card jutsu or jujitsu?
Maybe it all started in the car.
Oh, I got a question. Before phones, before texting, like, what did people do while they were driving?
Yo, smoke.
Yeah, kind of lame.
People still smoke.
Damn. So
That was
this
a good
round
one-liner.
Thanks. This car this match is over?
I think that he.
Wow.
Yes, man.
Earlier this afternoon, I had a conversation with Vic where he told me the most difficult thing to get inside of the car is a heel hook or a leg lock. And he has just won 2 rounds with a calf slicer and a heel hook. Unbelievable.
W Vic Stir. Vic
I feel
Stir.
like he just turns on the car and drives home to his family now. like if you look at his face, that's kind of like I feel like that's what he's thinking. He's like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Post
How many
Postcard
uses
interview.
is that? It's still like a big lead.
postcard envy.
Too.
Damn.
1.2
There was-
milli.
There was I saw this clip here as a knockout.
Oh, we have to see this.
Oh, this
Wait,
is what
wait,
you're
wait,
talking
wait,
about.
wait, wait. Can we watch the full
Right?
match? Can we watch the full match?
Clip
Click on the
start.
video and see who. Oh, there it is.
That's one
That's
just
the one.
16 seconds.
Oh.
Just watch the first one. The one up
It's
there.
just 27 seconds.
Yeah,
We're
that
not
one,
gonna
that
see if
one.
there's a longer.
Yeah, like,
What the
Hardest
heck?
KO and
Yo!
M1 medieval. All right, we got to watch that next. All right. All right, let's see this knockout here.
No, they be making
Jeżeli
angles
nie
on that
skończą
sport, yeah.
All right, so who do you guys got your money on?
I got my boy Conor McGregor right here in the
Blue or red?
in the driver's seat.
Driver's seat guy?
I'm going passenger
Yeah.
seat guy.
I'm trying to get some better angles.
W angles.
I'm going passenger. I feel like passenger seat's gonna lose, but I'm putting my money on him anyway.
Yeah, I feel like passenger seat. I feel like he has less to lose, so I'm gonna put my money on him.
On
Alright, here we
passenger
go.
seat guy?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think this is all he has. I think the other guy, I think Blue has like a dog or something. He has more to live for.
Right.
All right, here we go.
kończą się, to sędziowie wybiorą, kto wygrywa. I zaczynamy!
Tak jest.
Nie rozpiął pasów! Nie rozpiął pasów na początku, zwykły chłopak i fista.
Yeah, Red definitely got off to a good start. I'm not gonna lie. Like I feel like it's like a 80% chance Red took it right now.
Staszek może znaleźć się poza samochodem, w międzyczasie zbiera sporo ciosów. Trzyma, przykleił się do swojego rywala bardzo mocno.
Ale przeleciał na tylnie siedzenia. Mamy saleta czołg! Przez chwilę.
Oh no, never
Widać, że
mind.
zwykły chłopak faktycznie tym
Okay, never mind.
I knew it.
Yeah.
razem tak 100% wykończy swojego rywala.
I czy będzie
Długo sędzia nie przerywał, ale do celu.
Shit.
No, bro, this is also a Russian sport, bro. They be making more sports in Russia than in Florida. Damn.
You should have bet on that one, Pedro. You
I'm
got it,
kind
right?
yeah, I'm kind of bummed out that my guy folded so fast. I felt that it was gonna happen, but I'm kind of upset about it.
Yeah. He looked like he had it at the beginning, but he lost it so quick.
Yeah, like fucked up my whole parlay.
Yeah, that's in the first half.
It's crazy.
Yo, since we're on fighting sports, all right, let's watch the
Yeah.
medieval one. Let's watch that one.
All right, this is just
That one looks
130 and we'll
crazy.
switch it up.
Ooh,
Who y'all got? Who y'all
those are
got?
real swords. No?
I got this guy that's in the back, Red.
Bro, this is also a Russian sport. Damn, they just been coming up with any single sport, any contact sport you can think of. It was
Yeah, I'm
made
going with the guy in
in
the
Russia.
back also. I think he's got it.
I think it's because they drink so much vodka. They're probably just like thinking about cool fighting scenarios.
Or they probably just start fighting.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, maybe this is just how they live.
It's still medieval times.
Oh!
Ow. Ow.
Damn.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay, on the leg. This is sick. Ooh.
This is how my Elden Ring character be fighting, bro. It's how he be fighting.
Ooh. And they got all this
Is he
armor on.
punching him? He's punching
Why is he
him?
punching him?
I
What
guess
the
everything is
fuck?
legal.
And he goes.
Do these fools got actual problems? They like actually mad at each other.
They got real beef.
Like, why is he?
Damn.
This fool just started punching him, bro. He's got a full machete sword.
He's like,
He
he's
just
like,
started
fuck this sword, but I don't even need this shit.
Oh, he's even with shoes.
Yo,
I'm
that,
about to do a
that
count.
back
Yo, this
up
is a
is wild.
beautiful
That's
arena.
beautiful.
This is a
Yo,
beautiful arena.
The setup is sick.
It's like where they shot,
That's
they shot Lord of the Rings
fire.
out here. Damn.
Yeah.
That would be a fun. That would be a fun.
Where is
event
that?
to
Can we
watch,
can we
bro.
go
Like
to
real
this?
life?
Where is this?
Is in Russia,
I would
motherland
pull
Russia.
up to Russia just to watch this, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
but
where
this
is
shit
this
looks sick. Yo, looking at Russia. Yeah,
I don't know,
Russia.
we're in Russia.
M1 Russia. M1 Global
So
Russia.
wait, is the ref checking on if he's knocked out? Let's see.
Nah, he getting him a few hits in two. This fool
In
got beef with
Russia,
that
the
one.
ref beats the opponent too. All right, here we go.
Green guys takes it.
Damn. Well, we're 0 for 2 on this, man.
Also, it takes place in various locations, often in castles or arenas in Europe. For example, the first European Championship was held at the Khwytyn Fortress in Ukraine, and subsequent World Championships have been held in Poland, Portugal, and Denmark. They just be taking St. Petersburg, Russia. It's a big one. Poland was the Malbork Castle. Yeah, they're just held in these crazy places.
I mean, it's mostly Russia, probably, because it was Ukraine and Russia, and then Denmark, right?
Yeah, Poland. Yeah.
Well,
Yo, I sent some clips. Next fighting event, we are going to watch the video Lucha Libre that I went to. I went to Lucha Libre. Have you heard of that?
But you went like in Mexico?
Yeah, I went to a Lucha Libre match in Mexico. I sent them to Brian on Discord. So you
No
can pull 'em
way.
this one?
up. I sent it to you on Discord.
All right, let me pull it up.
So I went to Jalisco, which is the birth of Lucha Libre, like Mexican wrestling with like y'all know like
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio. Y'all ever seen Rey Mysterio? That's basically Lucha Libre. And the first match they had was these midgets, bro. They had
I don't know
little
if you're allowed to
jits.
say it. I don't
Midgets,
know if you're allowed
four
to say
midgets,
that. Is
Those
that
little people.
little people?
four little
Wait,
people.
question: Are you Mexican? Oh, shout out to
Yeah,
you,
I'm
man.
Mexican. I'm Mexican. So they had four little people fighting against
He
each other
said
in a
little
ring.
people.
You like really rubbed into little. It's just little people, bro. You guys demonetized.
They had four. They had four little people fighting against each other in the ring, Lucha
Yeah.
Libre ring, as these little furries, these little fursuits. They had a chango, which is like a blue monkey. They had a little devil. They had this one that was just shirtless. He was just wilding out with no shirt. And this other fool, I forgot what he had, but it was peak entertainment. It
So
was
Pedro,
fun
I
as
need to
fuck.
just share my whole
So,
screen then to show this then.
Did you bet?
You can't show it on the tab.
No, you just sent like.
Did you bet on it?
No, I didn't bet.
Who would you have bet on if you were going into it and you saw the?
So I went for blue
monkey.
dude. I'm gonna share my
Can you see
screen.
my screen?
Let's see what it looks like. I can't see it anymore.
Right now.
I think you stopped screen sharing.
No.
You can't
Not
see
yet.
it?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll try sharing my screen.
Yeah, we got a comment. Max says,
Okay.
"What's up?"
Yo, what's up, Max? Yo,
Max.
what's up, Max? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, I was playing pickleball with
Today
Max
we're
this
talking
morning.
about.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? How was it, bro? Pickleball is a fun ass sport, bro. It's a really fun sport.
Yeah, man, it's addicting. Yoel and I have played sometimes.
Yeah, I beat him every time.
Yoel and we get into it down in Austin.
Yeah, we actually we versed each other several times.
Yeah.
Although, who actually took the W? Were you better? Are you better than me?
Yeah,
I remember
I think I won them.
you were like practicing a lot, and I was like, I never really practiced.
Yeah, I was drilling and shit. You just
you
show up and kick ass.
Mm-hmm.
But you impressed me with your game.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I pulled up to the courts back in South Florida, and I was like, "What's up?" And then I would just pop out, try to beat these, older retired people that, they're like, finally, like a sport we can all play. I'm like, no. Yeah.
You want to ruin it for them. Yeah, you gotta like throw the ball. You gotta put the ball to like make them so they have to run really fast, and then they just can't reach it, so they just have to stop.
Their knees can't handle it.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
way.
It really does test the knees.
Lucha Libre. Here we go.
Lucha Libre. Where's that clip for the little jits?
I just had a Lucha Libre.
You just looked up Lucha Libre, right?
Yeah, I can share because I had Lucha Libre on mine.
Right here, we got it. So this was the opening event. They be showing that, bro.
Yeah, I don't hear any audio though.
Ah, no, wait.
No.
You hear this audio?
I can try to share again.
You can't hear it either, yo. Yeah, you try sharing your screen, bro.
All right, y'all in? Here? You hear that?
I don't think you're sharing your
wait, let me
screen
see.
yet. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're in. I like this guy. Or girl. Hey.
This is the guy I rooted for. This is the guy I put my I didn't put any money on, but this is the guy I was rooting for. Lil Blue Jit.
Why'd you like Little Blue Jit? What was he going for him?
I like the color blue. I'm not gonna lie. And he looked like Sasquatch. He looked like the 100 gorilla versus one man. One man
100 gorilla versus one man, and that wouldn't even be a competition.
That shit would be a wipeout. That shit would be a wipeout. But I went for this guy, and he did end up winning.
Did he win in this video, or?
I'm not sure. Let's watch this. I haven't seen this video. But when I went, so it's like this huge indoor stadium, and bro, the people in the stadium, they be talking bullshit like to people. They got this saying that calls like the people. It's like 2 floors, and I was in the upper floor, and there are people like down closer to the ring, and people on the second floor, they're always saying, "Yo, the first floor are bitches." There's like this chant. They're called "putos los de abajo." Putos los de abajo. They're chanting that like for a lot of the match. Like they're just saying random bullshit that had nothing to do with the
fight.
They were just fight at all. But they're just saying fuck these people.
It was funny as fuck.
Wait, they say fuck the people, like just regular people watching the match?
Yeah. Fuck the people on the bottom. It's just like some
they were
fun
trying to start,
argument. I feel like they do that in like any sports.
Their own match.
Oh yeah, they try to start their own match. Nah, it's just a thing they like to shit talk at Lucha Libre events. It was really fun.
So what does that chant mean?
Puto los de abajo. It means the bottom row are bitches.
Okay. Is it that last word is DABAJO? Abajo?
Yeah, abajo. That means below.
Wait, with a D in the front. Abajo.
Abajo starts with an A. ABAJO.
Abajo. Oh, okay.
So I said de abajo, which means
de
the people below.
Gotcha. Trying to learn Spanish.
Oh, you're okay. Cool. And then let's run this.
Is he in the dress? Like, where did he's like dress?
No, he's dripping. He's dripping for real.
Yeah.
He's got drip, bro. He's got drip.
Oh, they were red shoes?
No, he got the red Yeezys.
Good sportsmanship.
I did not expect that.
Right off the bat?
They thought they were friends.
Look at this. Look at
Hold
that.
on.
Yo, they were so
back.
friendly in the beginning, bro.
What in the world?
Bro, they no friends in Lucha Libre, bro. No friends, bro. Even the low people. Yo. I mean, that one looked like you could add a little effect, like a little like a raindrop sound. Like that one didn't look like it had too much power. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean, bro? He came in here running.
This one right here, he ran in.
Gotta drop him. Drop. Oh!
Yeah, he flew through that. That's like some Hasbullah shit right there, man.
Yo.
One more time.
Yeah, bro, little fools louding out. And there were 4 of them. There were 4 of them when I went.
Can you screenshot this?
Yeah, this is the thumbnail of our YouTube video right here.
I need this.
Yo, screenshot. Yeah, this is a thumbnail. This is actually
screenshot it too.
Alright, one last time. Here we go.
Oh.
They on the stands now. They on the stands. He's using all his might. Ref, cut him out.
Oh no, he's gonna.
Do you think is it a requirement that he has to be really tall with really long legs so that can happen? Because like you look at that ref's legs. This is like a basketball.
He's got some space for sure.
Yeah, we could all run through there.
SpongeBob. He got the Bob Esponja legs, bro. SpongeBob legs.
Damn, that was crazy.
Bro, so they little people, but they got mad spirit, bro. This was a very entertaining match to watch. It was the one they opened.
Yeah, he boosted in there.
So, and you said there was 4? You said there was 4?
Yeah, there was 4 little people. There was
not too
people.
much, bro.
So,
too much on the low.
They had one that was blue, one man versus one gorilla, like you see here. They had the Red Devil, El Diablito. They had a shirtless fool. Fool had no shirt. He was mad. He was mad for no reason. And then they had another person. I don't remember. I think they had the yellow. Maybe they had the 4 Power Rangers. 4 Power Ranger little people in there. But it was entertaining as fuck. It was looking my favorite match from that night. There was like 4 matches.
they were all in there at the same time.
Yeah, they're all wrestling. I think it was they're all wrestling. It was a free for all. And the blue came out victorious.
I love that.
They had at the end they had him like this. They had put him on his shoulders, and he's like, yeah. Put on this long leg.
It looks like blue guys taking it here too. Look at this move. Look at this move right here.
This is a skilled professional.
Ref doesn't even know what to do.
En YouTube, en vivo.
That was
Yeah,
some
bro,
good
that
entertainment,
was-
not gonna lie.
That was Lucha Libre, bro. That was a fun ass
Wow.
event, bro.
What they
Fun ass
saying?
event. And they had like 4 different events. One of them was Japanese versus Americans. They had this fool that looks like Shanks from One Piece. He looked like Shanks from One Piece, but he had blue hair, and he had this one fool that looked scary, like he got like scars on him. He had like a bunch of tattoos and shit.
Damn, yeah, I wouldn't be fighting somebody with like
I think it's
scars like that.
I know it's Jeff Hardy. That's Jeff Hardy. So yeah, it's Lucha Libre. That sport was born in the state that I was in, the city I was in,
sick.
Guadalajara. That's also where mariachis are from too.
If
Pedro.
you guys got it, oh, go ahead.
What were you saying? Oh?
So
I was gonna talk about something, but you first.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while we're on the topic of Mexico, I want you to tell us a little bit about this like stand-up that happened in the bus.
Oh, okay. So something happened while I was in Mexico, and to be honest, it could happen in any city. But when I first got there, I went to the airport, and we chose to take the bus to the city. Now it was nighttime. It was like 9 p.m. So it's a little more sketchy at nighttime in any city. And what we did was we walked to the bus station, and the bus station was taking a little long, but it finally got there, and we got on the bus, and then we actually drove for like 20 minutes. We maybe like 10 minutes. We were driving for 10 minutes on the bus. It was cool. We were just looking outside and talking to each other. And it turns out that the person that was sitting in front of my brother.
How old's your brother?
Hopped up. Yeah, my younger brother. He
20?
is 20.
Wait, and it's sketchy at
Yeah.
9 p.m. to get on the bus?
Yeah, it's sketchy like pretty much anywhere. But I guess it was a bad decision. It was a bad decision for us to go on the bus. And about 10 minutes in, we thought it was cool. We thought we were gonna get there cool and on time. 10 minutes in, someone that's sitting in front of my brother walks up. He's dressed in all black. You can see his face. He didn't have a mask on, and he walked up to the bus driver with a gun. He had a gun out. He had a old like Magnum revolver. Like it looked good. My brother was telling me about it because I didn't actually see the gun, but my brother saw it. He's like, "Yo, it looked like an old cowboy gun," and I was like, I kind of laughed after it. I'm like, "Yo, he got a goofy ass gun."
You should have stopped him in the middle of Robert. Like, bro, look at that gun, man. Look at bro's gun. Everybody started roasting him.
The Looney Tunes gun.
He sits back down. He's like, never mind.
So he had a yee ass gun, an old cowboy revolver, and he walked up to the bus driver and was pointing the gun at him and started yelling at him, saying, "Give me all your money, dame todos los pesos." Yeah, he said, "Dame todos los pesos, pinche cabrón," like pinche pendejo. He's saying a bunch of like
pendejo is
curse
like
words and
asshole,
shit,
right?
cussing him out. He was mad. Yeah, pendejo is stupid asshole.
I used to work at an auto yard, and the mechanic used to call me that. He used to say, "What up, pendejo?"
Yeah. I think that's a term of endearment at some point, no?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes it's terms of endearment. Sometimes you call like your friends like putos, like pinche puto, like stupid, like just as a jokingly, right? But now you can tell this fool was mad. He was mad. He was really mad. And he obviously had a gun. Now, from my perspective, I couldn't actually see he had a gun. So, but I assumed it just because he was yelling at the guy, and I could hear him say like, "Dame todos los pesos, dame todo tu dinero, todo tu pinches dinero." Si, he was yelling at this guy like really mad, and my brother told me he smelled drunk. He smelled like alcohol, and like he was drunk. So yeah, he did this, and he did this for like 2 minutes. He was yelling at the guy, and we were looking like there was like 8 people on the bus. There wasn't that many people, but we didn't know what to do. Like we just looked. I was scared.
He would rob you guys.
Rob us. Yeah, because he was about to go off, and but he yelled at the bus driver, and he hit him in the head.
Yeah.
He hit him in the head.
The bus driver?
Warning. Yeah,
the guy taking
bus driver
from A to B.
Yeah, he hit him in the head with the pistol. After telling him all the money, and the bus driver did. He gave him all the bus fare from that day. I don't know how much it was, but it was like a semi-full like plate of like coins. It was probably like $200, $300 worth of stuff. And yeah, he was with someone else too. And after yelling at him, this entire time I was thinking like, oh, fuck, like what do I do? I had my bag, I had my luggage and shit. And
so everybody was scared
like,
of this guy with this Looney Tunes gun, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even see his gun, but I didn't want him to fucking rob everyone else on the bus too. So so we kind of like stood there, or we were sitting down, and this happened for like 1 minute, and then he hopped off. He this entire time thinking I was scared like he was gonna come to us and like rob us because we had full bags and stuff. Like we had like full luggage and just take all our shit. But yeah, what he ended up doing was he hit him in the head, and then he walked off. He just walked off the bus and started walking backwards, and then he just like disappeared into the nighttime, into the night.
And you said he was showing his face, or he wasn't?
Yeah, he was showing his face. He wasn't covering anything.
But
He
they don't
just
got
had.
they don't got like ring cameras like they got out here. Like
I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, people do have like cameras in their stuff, but I'm not sure what was captured. But yeah, after that, we actually had to wait. I was thinking of what to do. I was thinking of just like leaving, but I didn't want to like. I was worried he like hop back on the bus and shit.
Gotcha.
And so we actually ended up waiting like 5 minutes, like thinking of what to do. And 5 minutes later, someone from the bus, someone that works at the bus company, they hopped on the bus and started like making sure everything was okay. And they started talking with the bus company.
Head?
And this guy, what's up? The guy's head, yeah, he you could tell he was like disoriented from that shit. Like he you could tell he wasn't thinking that good. Bro, the dropper gave him head, bro. with the Glock, with the yee ass,
Damn.
yeah, with the yee ass
Yeah, Pedro,
pistol.
what'd you do? You're like all stressed out, sitting there like, damn, he's gonna rob my shit. The guy comes up
He's
to you
like,
with the gun. He's like, give me a head.
give me a head. What are you doing in that moment?
What you doing?
I probably
You
grabbed
guys,
the
you
gun.
guys
I'm not
see
gonna
either you
lie,
or your
bro.
little brother. It's like it's either you or your little brother. Do it right now. He has a gun on you.
Nah, bro, I wouldn't do that shit, bro. I wouldn't do that
That's
shit.
your
Brian,
little
what are
bro,
you
bro.
doing?
Me or my little bro?
Yeah, what are you?
I mean, I gotta take one for the team. I don't want my little brother to do it, bro. Wait, what do he look like though? What do he look like though?
He was yeah.
Pause.
Yo,
Hold
that
on,
changes
hold
the
on.
scenario.
He started explaining it to
Yo.
me. He started describing it.
Bro.
Left a crazy impression on you.
I feel like you would still like have the thought in your mind that you're gonna die anyway. So
Oh, imagine you give him a head and then he kills you anyway. Fuck.
You die doing what you love.
yeah.
That's
Yeah, so yeah, bro. So that shit was crazy, bro. That was the first time I've ever seen a robbery in person.
damn.
Luckily, nobody got seriously hurt.
Yeah, I mean the bus driver, who knows, maybe he has like a concussion.
I
or
got
some
robbed
shit.
one time in yeah,
You got robbed?
like a good neighborhood too. I was with a
With
gun.
a gun?
I was like chilling in a living room, posted up on the couch. It was me and 3 other people. And some dude walks into the crib and he like had like one of those bandanas on. But usually people like walked in the crib regularly, so it wasn't like weird to be
Whose
there.
crib?
I don't want to say because like I don't want to put this out there, but
It's one of your homies?
yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
something like that type shit. Yeah, so it was regular for people to just walk into the crib because we always had like friends always coming over to this crib. So
Oh, so you're just a homie that was a drug dealer.
essentially,
Yeah.
and whatever. I think the garage was open and whatever. We were waiting on our friend because our friend was about to go perform at like this venue, and this dude walks in with like a bandana over his face, and we didn't really think twice about it, but we kind of like looked at each other like, "Is that your friend? Is that your friend?" And we all kind of were just confused for a second, and they were like, "Where's the work?" And we were like, "What?" And
Where's the work?
yeah, they were looking for drugs, I guess.
He probably
Yeah.
practiced that line in the mirror.
Yeah, right? Like,
Where's the work?
where's the work? And then it ended up being 3 dudes walking in. 2 of them were masked up, and one of them showed their face, which I thought was kind of crazy. Walked in with a gun, a backpack. They just started taking like some of our shit. They tried to find drugs, which they didn't really find. But then they took like my boy's phone, which had like his credit card and his debit card in the bag, and he ended up taking my watch. And then he tried to take my wallet, and he grabbed like I don't know how to describe it without like standing up. He grabbed like here, and I backed up. I like jolted back because I'm like, why are you grabbing me there? Like what the fuck? And
Try to grab your
I was
piece.
like, whoa. He like did that, and I was like, yo, back up.
Then he put the gun up. He's like, "Give me a head."
Yeah, bro, he put you in that situation
Nah,
where you're just
yeah.
talking about.
So he did that. Yeah, he said, give me a head, and I was just
Beautiful.
forced to.
But you got to keep your wallet though, right?
I got to keep my wallet though.
That's what matters.
Nah, he tried to take my wallet, and at the time, I don't know what the reason was. I think I needed it for something, but at the time, in my wallet was my social security card, and I was like,
Oh,
ain't
shit.
no way I'm letting this random ass dude take my fucking wallet with my social security. So I was like, I pulled out my wallet. I was like, what do you want from here? $60 here. That was it. I was like, and then I put it away, and he didn't ask for it again. And then I was like. And so he took my watch, $60, and then a bunch of other shit from like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough time.
That's like a good tip. Like honestly, like if you're getting robbed, like just take the wallet out and open it for him. So you don't have to cancel your cards. You got to keep your social.
Yeah, I'm like, you want money? Take the money.
More people should try that.
Yeah, if you're getting robbed, pull out the money and give them the money.
You're getting robbed, like just don't listen to the guy and reach deep into your pockets.
Don't say shit. Just pull out. Just
Yeah.
go like this, bro. Go like.
That was like a video. That was like a video I saw of this. It was like this black dude. He made like parody of like, if the police pull you over, like, he's like giving a tutorial on how to take your wallet out, and he was like, just or how to take out your ID, how to take out your ID if the police pull you over, and he was like doing a tutorial. He's like, give it to
But you
him.
gotta do it. You gotta do it really quick to show that you're excited to give it to him.
Yeah.
Just that. One.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, thank God you're okay, Yoel.
Yeah, you
Thank God
too,
you're okay,
man.
bro.
Fuck, that's a crazy story. Also, you being in like Mexico, that must have been really scary. Like, cause you like don't live there, so.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Mexico a lot of times. I used to go like every summer. And nothing crazy happened like that before. That was the first time. And to be honest, you know how like when you're going through like a crazy ass like event, and your adrenaline is like fucking like all the way up and shit. I was like thinking about it. I was like, low-key, my adrenaline wasn't like at the max and shit.
You were
Like I felt like
cruising?
maybe I wasn't like close enough for him to like think like, oh shit, I'm about to
Pedro was
fucking die.
like, maybe I was made for this life.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel too scared until there was a gun in my face. When you have the gun,
Yeah.
like
So
when
they pointed
you have
that
a
at you
gun
and shit?
pointed at your face, it's like, all right, like that's when your heart starts like bumping for real. And I don't know, there's like a moment where you're just like, all right, like I could just die right now. This is crazy.
Like, all right, I'll give you the head.
Yo,
let's make this quick.
Yo.
Like,
Well, I gotta give my story now, since you guys both had your like dangerous stories. Happened to me like 3 weeks ago, actually. My
damn.
I was picking up my girl from the airport, and our flight came in real late, like 2 a.m. So I'm driving down, going to MCO, Orlando Airport, and I stop at a red light. It wasn't like a busy red light or anything, just a random red light. So the light turns red. I'm probably like 30 yards out, and there's a car in front of me, and there were barely any cars on the road. There's a taxi cab in front of me, stopped at the red light, and so like that car's like right here, and I'm like here, and I'm slowing down, and then a big ass lifted truck flies by me and runs directly into this taxi cab, just going like 40 miles per hour, 45, just smashes the back of this cab. I just hear like a psh, and the cab goes flying forwards. Like a third of the back of the cab was like just disappeared, like smashed all the way in. Luckily, there was nobody in the cab except for
Whoa.
the driver. But like if that was a cab full of people, like because it was going back to the airport, luckily they weren't leaving the airport when they had a bunch of people because everybody would have been dead in there. And
Would have
the
been
guy,
epics.
yeah, the driver came out and he was like holding his head and he's like, ah. And I stopped on the side
shit.
and I was like, yo, you guys all right? And the dude that crashed, he's like, yeah, we're good. But like when I stopped, I was like thinking to myself, like, oh shit, like it was just instinct for me to stop and try to help. But then I thought to myself, like once I stopped, like it flashed over me. I was like, what if the car's full of dead people? Like, and now like I'm here like to like experience this. I'm like, oh shit. Well, I guess it's too late now. I gotta like say what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was just thinking like I was slowing down to stop at the light, so it could have been me, you know? Like,
Whoa, yeah, by like seconds.
yeah, yeah. So I got lucky.
Also, did the guy that the lifted truck, did they come out and say like what happened? Like was it I don't know, like did he say like it was an accident, I wasn't paying
So
attention?
they
Like
pulled onto the left side of the road, and for me, like there was like a businesses and like a plaza on the right side, so I pulled into the right because that was the safest place to stop my car.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to go, and also there was a ton of debris like all over the road from the crash. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to drive, and I could have popped a tire or something, so I went to the right
True.
side. So I was like, you know, like it was like a 4-lane road, so I was like on one side, there on the other side. So I just like looked at him and I was like, "Yo, you guys are good," but that was as much as that. I mean, I wouldn't have wanted to go up in close and personal because like if there
Right.
had been like bodies in there, that would have been wild.
Yeah, imagine you like walked over and you saw that.
Yeah, but like working in transportation, like homie gets robbed at the airport, taxi cab goes like flying, gets crashed into. Yoel, how do you feel working in transportation? You got the Tesla though, so it couldn't like dodge shit probably.
Yeah, yeah, if there's ever a thing, it just like zooms out of the way. It's pretty crazy. Nah, but I definitely have experienced weird stuff like driving. Oh, this is interesting.
I kind of like that camera view. Yeah.
I like
This is
this one.
cool.
Yeah. So you're doing Uber in LA right now. Like, what's some crazy shit that you've experienced in your car?
I've experienced crazy like girl experiences. I feel like um sometimes like I don't know, sometimes I get like hit on or I don't know. It's kind of weird because I'm not trying to like one lose my job. Two, I'm not trying to have anyone be like, "Oh, he's sexually harassing me." It's like a serious thing. So like if a girl like says some shit to me, whatever, like if she like calls me cute or if she says something, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, thank you." Like you too or I don't know, whatever. But I won't like push it, but some of these girls push it. And I'm like, okay, like I can't like do this on the clock because then like at some point any girl could just be like, yeah, he was sexually harassing me, all this stuff, whatever. Like, but I have had experiences where like I had this girl get in the car, she was drunk. I didn't know that she was like drunk as fuck. I had no idea. But she's like, oh, like we should go to karaoke, like da da da, all this stuff. And I was like, bet, I'm always down for an adventure. Like what? Like why not? And then it turned out to
Side
be a
quiz.
fucking disaster. It turned out to be like horrible, so
How
bad.
could it go bad?
We pulled up, we got out the car. I'm like, this girl is not my type at all. I like while I'm driving, she's in the back seat, so I can't like do that to like get a look at her. I kind of just said yes for the adventure. But then when we pulled up, I was like, this girl's not my type. Whatever. I'm here for the fuck of it. Like, let's see what's good. We went in there. I noticed how drunk she is, and I'm like, I might as well drink a little bit just to like kind of level out like the,
So
you know.
you got off the shift. That was your last ride.
Yeah, I cut it off. I was like, all right, bet. And then we pulled up. I have a couple drinks. This girl, we sit down. Instantly, this girl tries to tongue kiss me. But she didn't. She didn't just try to tongue kiss me. She like smashed her like tongue into my mouth and just kept it there. She like did this.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I pulled her off of me. I was like, "Relax." Like, I don't know. Anywho,
She essayed you, bro.
literally, she just
She was
kept. She
on to
did
you.
that
Yeah.
several times throughout the night, and it was so bad because like there was another girl there that I actually thought was cute at this karaoke bar. So I said, "What's up?" to this girl, and I was like, "Oh." She had a butterfly tattoo. I also have one, so I was like, "Oh, I got one too," just to say hi. And then she's like, "Oh, I love it," and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom." So I left her. I wasn't trying to start no drama because I know the girl that was trying to tongue kiss me seemed a little crazy. So I was like, "All right." Um, I don't know. Long story short, there was so much that happened that night that I don't want to say on stream. But the butterfly girl came over to me later and was like, "Are you single?" And I was like, "Yes." She's like, "Let me get your number." Giving her my number. She has my phone in her hand. Other girl that tried to tongue kiss me starts throwing a fit. She's like, "Oh, you like her? You like her?" I was like, "Oh my God, relax. Like, I don't know." And she's like, "Fine, I can go home with somebody else. I don't care." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. Just please stop screaming. Like, whatever you want to do is okay." And yeah, it got really bad really fast. And then yeah, that's about as far as I want to go with that story. But the rest, it was just I don't know. But yeah, it's just like some shit like that happens. You know, I hate getting people that like smell bad in my car. That's like the worst.
Yo, how common is
Very
that?
common. Like sometimes there's like this certain smell. I don't know what it is exactly. It might be drugs. Like it might be fucking meth for all I know. I have no idea. But a lot of people get in the car smelling like this specific smell, and I'm like, I hate it so much. It makes me want to fucking throw up everywhere. And that's like my biggest
Damn.
like pet peeve right now.
Is it?
Damn. Yo, you should get a if you've been doing it long enough, you should get like a camera, like a security cam, like a door what's
Yeah.
it called? Like a
Yeah.
dash camera that records both. I feel like every car should have this now because just any shit
Well,
can
I have a
happen while
Tesla, so
driving.
I think it is, but I just don't know how to access it.
Okay. Well, at least you do
Yeah,
have it just
I
in case
should
if you
get
ever
a
need to.
I should get an extra one just for shits, just because like I should have access to it. Cause yeah, some crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good just if you ever need if you ever need it. Like you said, if some shit like anything
Oh,
bad
for
happens
sure.
to you
Yeah,
out.
because one of my biggest
Yeah.
fears is like imagine like some girl flirting with me and I'm flirting back and then she's like, "Oh, he harassed me. He like sexually harassed me." I'm like, I wouldn't
She's
know what to
trying to
do.
catch a lawsuit with Uber or something.
Yeah, or
She's trying to get it
me.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, what's your guys' biggest fear?
Yeah.
I was
I don't know.
going to show you guys this video.
Um,
You're talking about
yeah, that's what
Teslas. You seen the video of Elon tweaking?
No.
Yeah,
Didn't.
Elon off
So,
the
like, this is
vent.
like in a White House meeting. Elon was like standing in the back, and like this is what this man was doing. It's just kind of crazy.
Well, it's a very sad case. It's a case we win. We can't be a sad case because we have the right to make grants. We're not going to make any grants like that. But I don't think Harvard's been acting very nicely. I think Columbia wants to get to the bottom of the problem. They've acted very well, and there are others.
I've seen him you do that shit.
Trying to be a big shot, and all that happens is every.
He off the perk.
He looks like opium. Like
His skin looks so weird there.
He got a black eye.
yeah, I don't.
He said he got a black eye from his son.
Yeah, but wait,
his son
can you
X.
can you bring that back up for a split second? Why does he look like? He looks like, what's that character from Star Wars where the skin looks like? Yeah,
Jabba the
little.
Hutt?
Do you see
I
that?
know you're talking about, but I don't know who it is.
Why does this skin? Is it just the lighting and the angle? Like, what's happening to his face? Play it.
The Doge part.
You know what I think it is? Elon has said before he does ketamine.
it's a very sad case.
And I don't know what the side effects are for ketamine, but I imagine you can be tweaking sometimes off
He
it.
used to do the sleep pill drugs and stay up. Like I think it's called like Ambien or whatever. That he used to admit to back before he was like really famous. He'd just go on a Twitter spree. But yeah, he's like floating, looking up in the sky and like
Right there. You see it? Like, why does his skin look like that? I don't know.
He's part of the Illuminati, bro. If there is Illuminati, Elon is definitely in the Illuminati.
yeah, he's not looking that great here. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully, get some rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate that guy right now.
Yeah. I've seen videos of like his work ethic though. Like he sleeps in the office and shit. Like seems like he's like obsessive over work, and he probably takes some drug to help him stay up that long, bro.
You can't be
Keep
running
working.
Tesla, SpaceX, and like all this other shit without just like, I don't know. I mean, not that I would know, but I can imagine that just being near impossible without like help with something, with some drug. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. He also has Asperger's though too.
Right.
So like he doesn't. I seen him like walking shit. He walks like
Uh-huh.
kind of goofy and shit.
Hey, he's a
Yeah.
he's a unique dude.
And he accidentally did the Hail Hitler thing.
Yeah, bro. I
Yeah.
saw
Yeah,
that.
Elon's on one. He's
Bro, I
on
saw
some crazy
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that fool is definitely taking some sort of drug to enhance his workability.
Do you ever worry?
ability.
Do you ever worry people are gonna mess with your car because they hate Elon? You all?
Absolutely. You know how many people out here have a sticker on their car now that says, I bought this before he went crazy?
It's like a bumper sticker.
Yeah. I like you look on the road, there's, by the way, so many Teslas here. I would say at least a good like 40% of them that I see out there, they have like some sort of something saying like,
Like,
I
please don't vandalize me.
yeah, it's just like I don't support him. I just like the car. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, but to be honest,
Damn. Yeah, he really killed the brand.
people were vandalizing Teslas for no fucking reason just because they didn't like Elon.
Which is crazy
Yeah.
because they got cameras all over him.
I know. People
What are
don't
you saying,
give a
Peter?
fuck.
It's a weird case for SpaceX and like his other companies because a lot of those like huge companies don't rely on one single voice to speak for the company. So they're in such a like unique circumstance for that. Like you're not supposed to have one representative of the brand, because if anything like that happens, then it kills the brand.
Mhm.
So, but that's also why it's so crazy successful too, because of Elon. Because like you'll see like the stock like fluctuate just because of what
Yeah.
he tweets and shit.
You just
So,
remember when he was pumping?
I feel like it's double-edged
He was
sword with his
pumping
companies.
Doge. All he had to do was just tweet it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That Dogecoin. My mom bought some of that.
Do you have?
Yeah,
Bro. Did she make money off it?
I think she's still up. Still up a bit.
Damn.
Yeah, I fuck with Doge. I have some Doge. Let's see.
I got
where my
some
Doge.
BTC.
Yeah, I got Bitcoin too.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even care.
Yo, let's react to some shit. React to some
Yeah.
shit.
I got one more video of me. I'm gonna go eat dinner. What are you trying to watch?
Let's see. Let me show.
Damn, we've been streaming for a while.
Yeah, we've been on it for like 75 minutes.
Streaming for 1 hour 13. Yo, after the guy that got off the bus in Mexico, we waited there for like 10 minutes, and then the police showed up with like these big ass assault rifles. There were like 10 cops with big ass assault rifles, and what I actually ended up deciding to do is call an Uber to like get out of there, because I was like, I just want to fucking leave. Like I've been here long enough and shit. And so the cops went on the bus, and there was another bus that arrived that was going to transfer what the rest of the people that were on the bus. And they got on the bus and asked like where the guy was sitting, and if everyone's okay. And then I hopped off. We hopped off the bus, and I called the Uber. The Uber driver arrived like when the cops showed up. And the cop with the big ass AR rifle, they like pointed the rifle at the Uber driver because they thought, I mean, it's pretty sad if there's like a bus robbery, and then 5 minutes later you
The
show
Uber
up,
driver pulling up, just like,
like when the cops arrive.
yeah.
Yeah, but apparently the Uber driver, he had like showed him the phone. He's like, "Yo, yeah, I'm just an Uber driver. I'm just an Uber
Could have
driver."
been you, Yoel.
Could have
So
been me.
yeah,
Yeah. I wonder if they make good money out there. Them
I don't know.
Uber drivers. Are they expensive over there? The Ubers?
nah, they're less expensive than taxis. Is that how it is everywhere in the world?
I don't know.
Like, is Uber less
I
expensive
don't know.
than
It
taxis?
depends.
Yeah, I would, and they had a Grab in Asia, and that was what we were using. Hella Grab. Yeah, I mean, if you guys don't have anything, I got something. It looks like a more spicy card jitsu video here.
Oh.
Yeah, they got some.
Yeah, I like this card jutsu stuff. I really.
This one, this one's got a little spice to it. Here we go. All right, you all ready?
Hell yeah.
Sure. Yo, what? What are these player builds? What are these player builds?
Round 3, Rhode Island card juice.
Oh, what is
Next one's the money shot, the one you paid to see.
We gotta.
This is like, no, this is American card jitsu, man. This isn't Russian.
This is American.
This is specifically Rhode Island.
Why did they edit that?
Bro, they got the torta.
You got-
They got the torta coming through as a cheerleader.
not
Wait, go back.
expecting that,
Replay,
yeah.
replay.
This is Rhode Island.
Yo, we got someone in the chat. We got a bot in the chat.
Round?
Oh,
bot.
bot?
Yeah, we have a
that's
bot
crazy.
promoting
We
like
got
a
a bot?
website.
That's wild.
Okay, this
Hey,
editing
baby
is
steps.
nuts.
All right, here we go.
3, Rhode Island card juice.
This next one's the money shot, the one you paid to see.
Torta,
Luke
torta.
Heartbreaker Valentine versus Ryan.
Yo,
They got
that's
Sam Hyde in here.
Sam. What's his name? Sam
Rice
Hyde.
Man Rivera. Who's going to win? I don't know. I know these gentlemen are here for blood. They're here to prove a point. Ref.
Fighters ready! Fight!
They got their seatbelts off. Luke Valentine's fast, but Ryan Rivera's in a dominant position.
Pause. You saw how fast they got their seatbelts off here in this one? In
I
this
didn't.
match?
It went too fast. I couldn't even see it.
Holy.
Let me see
Run
the
that
video.
back.
They experience.
They got their seatbelts off.
Fighters ready! Fight!
They got their seatbelts off. Luke Valentine's fast, but Ryan Rivera's in a dominant position. The seat is going back. The cigars are getting smoked.
Going really hard.
He's on top.
You got Sam in the freaking car.
I like this so much better.
This is fire, bro.
Ryan Rivera
Bro, this
is in an
Fight really hard.
can't be doing anything.
Really fast.
right now over Luke Valentine.
We have to get one of these screenshots. Can you screenshot one of these? This is crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like if this is the screenshot, I don't know if people are not gonna know what this
Yeah, I
is.
don't
You're gonna be like, "Yo, what is this?"
like this has to mean something to us. Like imagine I sent it to you, you'd have to understand like what I meant, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This means I'm ready to go or something. I don't know.
This is it right here. This is the thumbnail.
All right,
Get down to
There's a way out here for the heartbreaker. It looks like it might.
Yeah, the torta.
There's
down.
a way out here for the heartbreaker. It looks like it might be game over.
Hey, let's go.
Counter!
And there's a tap.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
there's the tap.
Victory!
That was quick.
that's a good one. They probably
like-
switched sides, you know?
I feel like he taps you early. He could have gone longer. Sam is smoking in there.
Whoa, baby! An incredible performance. No, that was great. Don't sell yourself short. What do you have to say about that match?
I'll tell you what, this isn't over. We got a blood feud now, and it might be an HIV positive blood feud.
You can still donate HIV positive blood. I do it all the time. Ryan Rivera.
It's a very good
Fantastic match. Wow, what a thrill for the fans. My opponent might be Caucasian, but he has the fighting spirit of the samurai flowing through his veins. Bravo.
He was talking in English.
Wait, this is so good.
He was talking in English.
Yo, go back.
It's a very good
Fantastic match.
They're dubbing him and he's in English.
Wow, what a thrill for the fans. My opponent might be Caucasian, but he has the fighting spirit of the samurai flowing through his veins. Bravo.
Two nations, formerly enemies, now allies. What more can you say, guys? Rhode Island Jiu-Jitsu does it.
They're both 16-0. Why do I feel like that's a lie?
We got Alex King Cobra versus Alex Italian Stallion.
Can you say round 5 like that?
Erica, you got to kick it up a little with your
Yeah.
voice somehow. Add
Say
some
something
special
real
spice
goofy.
in there.
Bang! Like that. You don't even have to pronounce 5. You can just say 5 like that.
These guys look like two normal dudes. I don't think they're actually fighters.
Oh, they look like
just having
fighters.
fun, bro.
The guy on the left
They're
looks
trying
like
to
he
get the
fights. The guy on
torta.
the right, I don't think so. I feel like he's like just like the producer.
Camera guy, bro.
He like volunteered.
Say it like 5. Yeah.
You want
Yeah,
to
just found the ad on Craigslist. Read that.
This is about to get interesting.
bro, the Wonder Sun effect is crazy, bro. Yo, wait, go back. We got the bikini.
This is about to get interesting. These two guys, they're practically twins. We call them the Alexes.
Yeah,
I don't know
they
what
got
they
the-
do in their free time, but they know each other's moves by heart. There's nothing new here, just old hat to these two. Gentlemen, you ready?
She's kind of bad.
Ref?
It's not bad.
Fighters ready! Touch!
Oh!
Oh,
There
shit.
it is.
What kind
Shouldering
of a
in
move was
Alex.
that? What kind of a
That-
move was that?
That was smart.
No, look at this guy. Putting your head right there. This horrible move.
What is he thinking about
Right in the
doing?
headlock.
If you know anything about Jiu-Jitsu, that's the worst thing you can do.
Yeah, he just gave his neck right to him.
He's like, here, have some neck.
He's like,
Free neck. Free neck on
Free
Craigslist. Free neck.
Oh!
free. Oh,
Yeah,
There
like,
it
what did
is.
you think was gonna happen?
he wanted that. Honestly,
We have to see how it plays out, though.
Shouldering in Alex
Right
Luke
for the head.
on top of Alex Schultz, the director. What is going to happen next?
No, man. He's going for a
Alex
stand-up
Schultz at a
69.
disadvantage. He has been doing keto and probably Ozempic.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yo, that is a dangerous combo, bro.
Keto
Keto
and
and
Ozempic.
Ozempic.
He's got the Ed Hardy boxers on. That's gonna make him better.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
What if he?
Swag
What if
box.
he is the producer?
I think he is. This guy is like in pain.
Yo, he's straight
Yeah.
red. Holy shit.
Trying to lose weight to get.
Oh my god.
Oh no,
Is
that has to be a low. That has
That's
to.
the most. Is that most?
Yeah.
Good looking. Alex Schultz very concerned with being good looking these days. Luke's got his arm around.
Well, then Dick Clay.
He's got the dominant position.
Ridiculous.
It's getting
Look out for his
heated
nuts.
over here, guys. The body weight of the man on top. Can Alex Schultz resist with his weak
out for the
state
top.
of dieting? Alex Schultz has been dieting lately.
Oh, he's going for the chicken wing.
He may be closer to getting six
He's gonna
pack
put his hand up
abs,
his
but is he able to resist?
Oh, shit!
Shit!
Oh,
He's got him in a Kimura of some sort here. Oh, we got the tap!
Oh, he
We got the
tapped.
tap!
the tap.
Schultz! You can't direct a
Go
video
match,
and
quick
lose.
match.
That's what Alex Schultz is teaching us today. Schultz, you getting the tap? Care to comment?
Just happy to be here, Sam. Happy to do my part, and glad I could come away with the W.
It's wild.
Well said, as always. Luke, what do you have to say about that performance right there, my man? That's 150 pounds of all man. That's the man right there.
Thank you, 155.
Thin, looking thin, trim, ready for summer, Schultz.
Thank you, Sam. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Well done, guys. Well done. Rhode Island Jiu-Jitsu.
Wow.
That was a sick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, wow.
That was the most
Was
entertaining one, bro. That
was
the
the
best one.
ring girl kind of bad though?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you could
We got
probably get her
Dr. Paulo.
contact if you want some.
Her DM's probably flooded, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Her
Yeah,
DM's
probably
probably
have no show up,
flooded.
to be honest.
I don't think that like. Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna top that one to end out the stream. I feel like that's
I
the
don't think so
video
either.
of the
I think that
night.
was phenomenal. That was a phenomenal way to end the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That was a good stream. So that is our third official stream. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you're watching this clip, or if you're watching one of the viewers that was live, any last words from the guests today?
Oh man, I feel like we should check out what our commenter said to go to streamboo.com.
Really, you about to get a virus, bro?
Let's see what's good.
That sounds like a porn website. A porn website.
All right, should we go in it?
Oh god.
Don't look at
You
don't
ready?
look at this. Don't show it on.
If you
All
show it
right,
on the
I'll-
screen,
I'm gonna
Don't
stop
show it on
sharing
screen, at
first.
least. All right.
I feel like it's
Oh no, that's nothing bad. It's just like they're trying to sell followers.
Oh.
Dirt. All right. All
Well
right, y'all.
done.
It's time for me to go get some food.
Yes, Sirski. Thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah.
This was amazing. I'd love to do it again soon. And yeah, thank you for showing me card jutsu. That shit is fire. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
better somehow.
Card Jitsu, man. I think we could start a league. I feel like it's one of those has a wow factor. If you see a flyer like in a city, and you put flyers around LA, anybody sees that, they're like, oh my god, we gotta go to that.
Yeah, because also like what you get a car from the junkyard, right? How much is
I was thinking
that?
we could put it in the Tesla.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like we don't even have to have like real fighters. It can just be anybody.
I know it could be
Like,
anybody. Be like, who wants to? The flyer would be like, who wants to compete? Submit your video
we have
here.
to put two different flyers. One is like come in our like fighting our card jiu-jitsu fighting event on one side of the city, then the other side of the city that would honestly be like a pretty good like vlog. Planning a
host
card
trials.
jiu-jitsu in like
Dude.
Venice Beach.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
That would be a
That'd be
s-
content.
that would be a smash.
content.
I would be
for sure.
doing it big.
Yeah.
And then who's our like round girl? Who's like we get her.
We can if we can get no, we don't want to take her away from her job. We can find one of these girls from Skid Row or something.
Or maybe when you're Ubering, you can talk to one of the girls. Hey, you looking for work? Or guys.
Hey,
You want to fight?
hey, you
Code.
looking for work is a crazy thing to say to a random girl.
Or guy. You can. And we
Or
have a
guy.
guy signed too.
Yeah.
On Craigslist, bro.
I feel like Craigslist would
ultimate
bring in a
method.
pretty good crowd.
Yeah.
All
Or
right,
that
sounds like
show.
a plan.
That
Sounds like
event.
a fucking plan.
You say it's these things. Sometimes we talk about these things, but these are the things that we put them into action. Like this is what will change our careers. This will change our lives.
So we'll change it. Honestly, like, no bullshit. If we actually put effort towards this, I have no doubt within like a month it would be the biggest fucking thing ever. If we hosted it like once every 2 weeks or something, just to get it right.
It would be like the Timothy Chalamet lookalike contest in New York. It'd be like just some random flyers turn out into like a
Yeah.
massive event that the police have to shut down.
Whoa, New York would be a great place to advertise that.
The card jutsu.
Yeah. Because people show up to stupid shit, you know, in New York.
Or LA, bro. I feel like in LA they'd
Yeah.
be all over that too.
Yeah, that's true.
Me too.
That's true.
And we have like
Yeah.
girls fighting too. Like
Mm-hmm.
we have all kinds of shit going down there. We have it coming out of the trunk. Oh, I guess we wouldn't want the liability of striking if we did the Chinese fire drill thing.
Yeah.
It's already dangerous
wouldn't.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, they would definitely have to sign like some sort of NDA or
Yeah, we got ChatGPT for that.
yeah. You know, sign some legal papers for sure.
Yeah.
We can just wing it, bro. I'm sure Sam Hyde didn't have no NDA or some shit like that.
Yeah, he for sure had one. There's no way. Or maybe not. He's kind of crazy.
I mean, he probably did it. Maybe his like team did it for him.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's June 1st. Are we gonna do it big this month or what?
Yes, first day of the month, first stream. We gotta keep it
Summer,
consistently.
Yeah, Zersky.
Yo, well, you know how to
I do
edit
know
too,
how to
right?
edit, yeah.
Have you ever do you watch streams?
Sometimes, yeah.
I showed him some of the clips you made, Pedro.
Yeah, I made just one clip.
What'd you use
so
to make
far,
that?
I use CapCut.
Oh, nice. Yeah, CapCut's good. It's free. It's good. It's got everything you need. I obviously edit on like DaVinci, but honestly, CapCut's fire.
I use DaVinci
Yeah, but
Resolve?
DaVinci's like just a little more advanced. Or like, I don't think it's complicated, but
I think the clips most of the time they're pretty. They're not like too
yeah,
advanced most of
it's
the time.
easier to
just like
edit this kind of stuff on something like CapCut because like you don't need anything else.
So this is on. I just sent you guys
Yeah.
something. I'll just show it on the chat, honestly.
Yeah.
So you can see my screen. This is something I wanted
Yes,
to try. Have you guys heard about this?
Wait, I don't see the screen on here.
it's on
see now?
oh, let me see. Oh shit! Wait, do it again.
Sharing this tab.
I have to accept it. I think I didn't accept it.
Try
I have to
again.
accept it for it to show. Yeah, try
I
again.
declined your offer. It's crazy.
No, bro, I didn't see it. I see it now.
Bring your podcast to life.
Okay, we can see it. Yeah. Streamlabs podcast editor, edit YouTube, Twitch, and Spotify content.
So like, apparently it's like
wow.
text-based editing.
Mhm.
So it like just gets all the text, and you can like just like erase text to erase the clip that you don't want, and like you just like copy a part of what we say. So you could just copy the section, and then you can just like repurpose it and do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that's genius.
Bet I'm gonna try it out.
You know what's crazy about this? They had this technology that they were using in DaVinci, and they had it in Premiere. And specifically, you can like remove text, and it would cut the video. And this is good because I feel like this promotes it more to people who would actually use it. You know, Streamlabs is good because that's specifically people who like stream. I feel like this was
Yeah,
Yeah.
repurposing.
Yeah, let's try it out.
How much is it?
I had to do.
I mean, I'll pay for it if we want to use it. Like I'll pay for it.
Free.
I had to do the clip manually.
12 a
Most of the time, it's there's probably a more efficient way, but it's basically just like finding a section of the video and overlaying two of the same instances. One with all of our faces on the top, and then one with one with the video on the bottom. That's for clips.
Right.
And for like YouTube videos, I had to like cut out a section, like it's called segments for live streams. A segment where you're continuously talking about one topic, and then I cut that out into like 20 minutes. And then I think it's easier if you first what you do is you go with the text and then delete like all the white space, like the blank space where no one's talking, and then like add little zoom ins, basically just to keep the viewer attention for YouTube videos.
Yeah, your zooming was good.
That's what I did. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I had to do that all manually. I did it on my phone.
It's not easy on the phone, the zoom ins and stuff. I remember when I was editing my podcast, that was like a huge thing. Yeah, keeping people entertained, popping in like. So we had like a podcast. If we talked about like dolphins or something, we would just like pop in a photo, you know, of what we were talking about. That really gets people's attention and stuff. So.
Yeah, I saw your clips. Yo, I think I saw your clips before, bro, on my For You page, and I was like, yo, this yo, wow, yo. Yeah, I think I saw them. and I think they're really well edited. You
Yeah,
edited them?
I would edit most of the stuff, but it was back and forth between me and Judah. I don't know if you know Judah, but yeah, yeah, I just like I edited most of it just to be like more so just I cut out all like the dead space. So like if we were talking and then we paused for like 3 seconds, or if there was like too much space between what somebody said and somebody else responding, I would cut out that dead space every time, even on the big episodes. Like, and then by the time I was
Yeah.
cutting up the like shorts and like the whatever, it was a lot easier to put together because I just had to flip back and forth and then just add photos.
Yo, bro, that's perfect. If like we got two editors,
I can
or
edit
maybe
too.
Brian knows how to edit
Yeah.
too, bro. Because with live streaming, bro, like the main way to get attention to it
It's
is
just clipping,
shorts
yeah.
and like short form content. And ideally, the best, like I want to get it so I can like get it to like 5 videos a day, like just posting shit, because that's how you get the algorithm
100%. I
warmed up.
think if I were to provide any value in this area, it would be that I've studied this for so long. Not only do I have a lot of experience with the podcast blowing up, but also like I'm trying to learn from a lot of these like bigger streamers. And this guy was talking about, I don't know if I was talking to you about it, Brian, but he was like, you don't have to stream for hours and hours and hours. You just have to get on
Yeah,
for
you
like
don't.
30 minutes and get as many clips as possible. Or like get on for what we did
Yeah.
and just try to get as many clips as possible. Clip those up, and then
Yeah.
the more you post and get people to tune in, the longer you stay on. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's exactly how to do it. So that's my plans for this stuff. I have like 5 clips that I'm going to edit like right now once we're done streaming, and I'm gonna try to
Okay.
post them. Yeah, what do you since you edit a podcast, what do you do to like, is there a faster way to cut through all the dead space? in
There
between
are
clips?
AI tools to cut through the dead space, but I never found them like 100% good. So the issue that I had was I would use the AI thing and then I would have to go in and cut the dead space anyway. So it was just a waste of time.
I think Streamlabs can help because like people describe it as like editing a podcast, but you're like in a Word doc. Like it's like
Right.
it's like streamline it a lot.
You want to cut out, yeah, if you're using Streamlabs and cutting out the words, just cut out every single that you have. Cut out every single. I mean, does Streamlabs cut out dead space?
Yeah, I feel like most podcast editors, even like Riverside, like I feel like they all do dead space. That's like one of the earlier features.
Yeah. Me personally, what I did is I would watch the episode and I would, as I'm watching it through, I just got really quick with it and I just like, every time there was a space, I'd be like, cut this out.
Yeah, so it says Streamlabs says text-based editing that runs in your browser, delete and trim video and text-based editing. Delete and trim video with text-based editing to make sure you pull out all the pauses, filler words, and more. So it covers that too.
Yeah, and the pauses, that's good. Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Yeah, that's like one thing. Like a reason why I'm more interested in making video content is because I've seen a lot of these like AI tools and I want to like try them out. So I definitely think like whatever we do, we should try to like take advantage of the AI stuff, like to make the editing as little as possible. And then like once we like have an editing system down, I can get a overseas person to just plug them into it.
Facts. I feel like streaming right now is the ultimate form of entertainment right now. It's like the new live television. Just because what you can do is these streamers, they have people that don't even like know them that much. They don't watch them that much, or maybe they do watch them a lot. But what they do, they've never had contact with them as editors, and they'll clip them and they'll make money from their own clips by uploading them, and they just post these like 5 times a day, 10 times a day. If they like you enough, and they'll start blowing you up, and you wouldn't even you never even met them before in your life. So there's like this new way to get like a lot of attention to whatever you're doing, and live streaming, most of it's authentic, so it's just your personality, your character, whatever you would be doing in a day.
I was gonna ask like what like your inspirations were in a sense, or like what streamers that you fuck with, because like I don't know. Obviously, the biggest streamers right now are like Kai Cenat, Speed, and like XQC's been super huge for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know what direction you're trying to go in when it comes to streaming, because you can go the direction of like DDG. He likes to like start internet beefs with people and like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like some people just call
Yeah.
other people out and they're just like, "Did you see what the fuck this person did?" I don't know. Just
Yeah.
I don't know what direction you're kind of looking in.
My biggest inspiration is Blackboy Max.
Oh, okay.
He's because he makes music, and me and Brian really love making music.
Yeah.
But also I like streamers like Big A or like Atriarch and like Ludwig, where they talk about like current events and stuff.
Okay. I haven't watched them. I know Blackboy Max though.
Asmongold is the person I probably watch the most streaming.
Who?
Asmongold,
the World of Warcraft streamer.
Damn, bro, he changed a lot, bro. He's a
I
straight
mean, he just covers
political
like
streamer
he just
now.
covers current events.
Yeah.
But he has
No.
like 1 million views on every single video he posts within like 2 hours.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Asmongold right now though, he like mainly covers political stuff though. Like he changed his whole flow.
What I find crazy is like Kai Cenat did this like streamer university thing. He made I think over 30 million from doing that, just from like I don't know if it was from the views or if it was like brand deals or what, but he made
Sponsorships.
30 mil from doing it. I think it was over the course of like 4 days or something.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
Bro, Kai Cenat's the biggest influencer. Actually, Speed too. You ever seen videos
Yeah.
of like Speed in those like huge crowds of people?
Speed's like worldwide too. He's like going
Yeah.
to China and like
I like Speed. Speed here reminds me of like Luffy from One Piece. You just like free to do whatever you want.
yeah, facts. Yeah,
That's
facts.
one thing I like about live streaming. It's basically like your life, your personality, your character, and whatever you like doing. And you
know
don't
what I
have to
think
be authentic.
You know what I think would be beneficial for all of us and to like kind of take this a little more serious? I think we should take our inspirations and write down like what they do that blows them up or what they do that gets them attention, like good things that they do that like helps them like grow and like I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I can think of a couple. I would just say like react to current events, trends.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah, I
react
like
to
reacting to current events and stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna write these down.
sports. I can make a Google Doc real quick.
There's one thing I would say is like, yeah, like I feel like at one point I would just like kind of get my news through like watching streamers like watch the videos, you know.
Facts, bro. Bro, I had like a point like last year. I was just watching current events from Hasanabi. He would just react to current events. He's like a big political streamer.
Yeah.
That's actually a great point, bro. Like some people, they're now getting like, because you know how like social media is like the news now. Like that's where you get your news. Imagine getting your news just from like one source, just reacting.
Yeah,
to, like, current
and my buddy Declan, he was telling me with music, like he just he watches streamers like to like get new music, like to put him on new music. He'll just like watch a streamer that
That's
like
what Blackboy Max
reacts to
does.
music videos and shit.
That's what Blackboy Max does. He's a big streamer right now. He just dropped the album, bro. He
Yeah, he
just dropped
did.
the album. He's like #1 on Apple Music right now.
Yeah, he was cooking with like
He's a really good artist.
He was cooking with amazing artists in the studio too. So we can do like reacting to current events and stuff. We can do reacting to like funny internet stuff like we did today, this TikTok, whatever, wherever we find it. You said you guys want to like make music. Maybe it could be like a making music stream. There could be like playing games is like a big one also. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down to game with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can.
I feel like
so I just sent somebody to you guys texting. So this dude Cole Hastings, I followed him for years. He's actually a vegan in Austin. I don't know if he's still in Austin, but his videos, like I think they do a good job, like covering a lot of like current, not like news, but more so like current issues. Like one is like the American literacy crisis. So like, you know how since the pandemic, school's gotten easier and now kids are like struggling to like read and like do handwriting like later on and shit. Like I feel like that's something really interesting to me. Like like people aren't learning. They can't do basic shit anymore. Like everybody's being dumbed down. But like
Right.
he'll have like a video essay
Yeah.
on like the literacy crisis with like data and shit. Like I feel like that way it's like I like videos like that because it's like we get to stream, entertain, but also we can be educated on like shit that's going on in the world. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's amazing. You know, honestly, what it looks like is like all of us feel like we bring something else to the table. You know, like Brian, I feel like you bring more like value and more serious stuff, along with like funny shit too. Pedro, I mean, I don't know you well enough, but you seem just like cool. Like I feel like you bring stuff that I wouldn't know about to the table, and I
I
just
think
feel like,
Pedro.
yeah,
Pedro brings the hype, and I feel like Pedro's like
yeah,
he's always on the heartbeat of like the youth and like the shit that's
Mm-hmm.
going on. You know, like the trends. He's really good at like new like styles or new like softwares, new music, whatever it is. Like he's like the first one to know about it, and I feel like that's a big advantage in Southern, like posting content and stuff,
Yeah.
and like growing with Southern.
yeah. And I feel like I'm chronically online, so I'm just always up to date with like stupid jokes and like I don't know.
And you're also the vet, bro.
The vet. What do you mean?
The veteran. Like you're like
That video
Oh,
producer. Like
yeah,
video.
yeah.
Like you-
Also, I had a podcast that yeah. What worked for us then was just like I don't know, a lot of like story times, and I think really like the stories and stuff that we would tell on the podcast like really brought and man, I have like unlimited stories, but I feel like all of us do, you know, like even what you were saying earlier when you were in Mexico, like yeah, I think that kind of shit.
Yeah, I feel like and that's another thing I'm always down to do is like bring on interesting guests and talk and get stories, and I think that's one of my strengths is coming up with good questions for guests. So yeah, and that's the thing I love so much about just streaming or long form content like podcasts. It's just like easy. There's so many different ways we can do it, and it's easy to just send a link and out to your homies and like we're live, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with streaming, you make like your own community, so you have like people that interact with you, like eventually like interact with you on the daily. That like you like Blackboy Max, he has like a bunch of like artists, like graphic artists, people that do video like great videos, like really artistic people. I want to have that audience too.
Facts.
Yeah, we should do some reacting to music and shit. I think that would bring a lot of cool people. Like,
yeah. I sent you guys a Google Doc.
All right, yo, I'm starving as hell. I need to eat dinner.
Yes,
but I'll
try
add
to edit
the
some
doc.
clips.
And you all, if you can type up like the notes you write down in the doc, I'll look into it.
Let's go, yo.
I like writing things down because they get me to like remember it. Whenever it comes to technology, I always like forget it. Sick stream. Yeah. I liked it a lot.
W stream, bro.
Shot. I really wanna game. So I'd be down to do that every fucking day, to be honest. Like,
bro, you know the biggest games on Twitch are like Minecraft and Roblox. Do you like those games?
Unfortunately, I've never played either. But I think that there's still some big games that we could play that isn't
like whatchamacallit? Heroes, the Marvel Heroes, like the biggest one in the world right now, right?
Oh, that's a big game.
I don't know. I can get
Marvel
it.
Legends.
I don't know what it
Marvel
is.
Legends.
We need like PCs though for that, right? I got an
so.
Xbox.
You need a PC for it? You can do it on your computer.
You don't. You can play Marvel Rivals on
my Mac.
Yeah, that's a big game.
Marvel Rivals is like the biggest game.
But
I
want to be like more. I want to be more personality based. I feel like that gets you the furthest.
Yeah.
Like Kai and Speed and stuff.
Yeah,
definitely.
But I think they were playing games too. They were playing games too. But
they
do play games. That's what I was gonna say. Also, I don't think that like sometimes people watch the Minecraft and all this stuff for the Minecraft, and like and they don't mind the creator.
Yeah.
It's cool. But like when it comes to like
Yeah.
what Kai and Speed was doing, they were them and they were playing a game that was like annoying as fuck, and like they were just frustrated at this fucking game and just like yelling at each other and all this shit. Like that's what's fun about the games. You know, like if we played Mario Kart, right, and we were just yelling at each other and whatever, like I don't know. I just feel like it's more about the competitiveness and it's more about like I don't know than the actual game.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Get some clips. Get some clips out that clip farm, Mario Kart.
Yeah, facts. Competitive.
We could play the
Mario
what
Kart.
is it?
We can do that.
The Jerkmate competitive gooning game.
Yo.
Wait, I'm actually a seasoned vet in that too.
You're the grand masturbator.
Wait, are either of you good at Smash?
Yeah.
I'm mid.
I'm ass to Smash.
I'm not bad. I'm not good.
But that's
though.
funny
I'm
though.
like pretty decent.
We just start doing a bunch of Smash and get really good.
We just start smashing.
Yeah, we should just Smash on stream.
Damn.
All right, yo, I'm getting off the stream. I gotta
Yeah,
go
get out of here.
All right. W stream, y'all.
W stream. Yeah.